Hail and well-met fellow adventurers. It is I, the infamous well-traveled rogue Dash Bandersnatch. And if you're interested in this tome, then the lure of Ravensrook most certainly has its hook in you already. It is good then that I have curated and distilled only the most important information into this volume. Ravensrook thrives by both sun and moon, though one provides more safety than the other. Learn the sectors of the city and the power of the guilds. Know the political landscape and steel yourself against the inevitable double cross. Seek your fortune in these troubled times and let the chaos of it all provide great opportunity for those with ambition and guts. Lest those guts be spilt by an unkindness of ravens. More later. Mustache.
Did you like it? All right.
People love it when the dog shows up, so I'm gonna try to leave that in. I was supposed to bring to you a surprise.
I fucking love it already.
And I don't know if this is going to be a separate video or if it's going to be tacked on to our D&D sort of videos. So I'm going to do a new opening just in case. But hey, folks, we're the Crocodile Pile. I am Tony Lasagna, and the guy next to me, that's my buddy Will, but we call him Giant Stomp.
Actually, hi, I'm Will Giant Stomp.
Nobody calls him Giant Stomp. But,
yeah, I like that. I'm Will Giant Stomp, but nobody calls me Giant Stomp. There you go. That's it.
That's your new thing.
That's my tagline. I'm
supposed to surprise you with a movie to react to that you've never seen. And I mentioned earlier that it's really hard to find a movie between us that one of us knows and the other one doesn't. Allow me to take you to a Godzilla knockoff. Now, are you a Godzilla fan?
Hell yes, I'm a Godzilla fan. And I'm talking old school Godzilla.
Old school Godzilla.
Old school rubber suit. You know, Godzilla just shows up for a couple of fights. The rest is about jet aliens.
Have I got a movie for you? Now, and I'm going to mention this to everybody. This movie is in its entirety on YouTube, and you could watch it from beginning to end, and it will never, ever, ever be copyright claimed because it was produced in North Korea. Sweet. By Kim Jong-Un. Kim Jong-un's father. Trying to impress his father, Kim Jong, and bring North Korea.
You know, I remember hearing something about this. Isn't this something about this in an actual movie where it talk about the guy that does
the amazing thing about this movie is the backstory behind it is absolutely insane. Kim Jong-un, trying to impress his father, wanted to put North Korea on the world cinematic stage, producing grand, masterful works that they could show to the world, the pride of North Korea. Problem, they didn't have any filmmakers.
No.
So they went to South Korea and kidnapped a pair.
Yep. This is true. This is a movie into its
now. I believe there's actually a French Netflix series that they did this in, and there's a reason that it's French, and that's at the end of the story. But the North Koreans successfully kidnapped a husband and wife pair of filmmakers, and for about, I want to say 8 years or so, made them make movies in North Korea. This is like number 4 on their list. And they were in Paris, either debuting this movie and or trying to get funding for their next big project, when the husband and wife ditched their Secret Service, their North Korean handlers, got into a high-speed chase across Paris and showed up at the South Korean embassy.
Yeah.
This story is nuts, but the movie they made is pretty fucking incredible. So I've got you.
I've got the whole video, so obviously I got the wrong thing.
The link that I gave you should take you to a very certain spot.
Correct.
Okay, so you're about an hour or something into it at this point.
1:15:30.
This is third act, but I wanted you to be able to see both the production value of this movie. You got to see the monster itself, and you got to see their special effects and their acting, and it's all in the next 2.5 minutes. So all I'm going to have you do is just watch this movie from here for 2.5 minutes, and hey, I should pull it up too, guys.
Yeah, you should. So we can enjoy it together.
Yeah, this okay,
there's Pulgasari. Is that the name of the movie? Or
Pulgasari is the name of the movie. 1985 is its release year, although it was probably produced closer to 82 or 83, and it's using techniques, special effects, and cameras from the 1960s because it's North Korea. So this movie looks like a Godzilla movie in so many ways.
That makes sense. Okay.
All right, so let me
I like the title already. Pulgasari is awesome.
Pulgasari, yeah, it's the name of the creature
monster?
itself.
Nice.
Oh yeah, perfect. I'm right there. All right, this I got to enjoy. So we're just gonna watch a couple of minutes of Pulgasari and in the third act, and you don't need to know what's going on.
Of course not. Yeah.
So 3, 2, 1, and go.
어떤 병기기에 큰 철통 안에 화약이라는 것을 다져 넣어 만든 것인데 심지에 불을 달아 날려보내면 태산도 순식간에 먼지로 될 수 있다고 하옵니다. 그렇다.
This is my favorite.
빨리 그 병기를 만들도록 하라.
I know.
어서.
I always thought those and whatnots were in there for when they dubbed them.
No, they acted them out in this movie. So Pulgasari is now a monster that was once helping them and is now a menace. So they have to create these great giant. There you go.
Oh, there he is. It's a period piece too.
Oh God, yeah, and hundreds of extras.
Oh my God, that music is to die for.
The towns they build and burn down, and the prop pieces they make. Look at these. Look at this.
Oh, the refugees. Nope.
So Pulgasari is a problem. They have to create these great weapons to try to destroy it.
Right. Filled with explosives. It's like a Trojan horse sort of thing.
Wonderful compositing work.
You ain't kidding. Watching this is like watching the fucking trailer. It's because it's bouncing around so much.
But look at the production value. Look at the costumes, the sets, the general gun and the lion.
I love how it's got the shaky zoom ins. It's 100% from the old Godzilla.
And here we go. They're just gonna practice firing them because we got to see them fire, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
And now the king believes that this
we
is
can do it.
The salvation.
Oh, there's Paul. Who are all the people running?
Conscripted warriors fighting Pulgasari.
Oh,
this is probably enough. But look at the skit.
It looks like they're shooting cannon shots at those guys. I thought Pulgasari had his own cohort.
Now here, hit pause, and I will tell you something about Pulgasari.
Okay.
This
All
is
right. I'm interested.
This is a woefully stupid maneuver because Pulgasari's main food is metal.
What? Okay.
He eats metal. That's how he's grown so huge.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, he grows huge and he eats all the weapons. And
Makes
suddenly
sense.
the land becomes peaceful.
That's right.
But he's now so big they have to keep feeding him. And eventually he eats all their plows and their tools and their farming equipment.
Well, yeah,
And
you
now-
gotta feed the beast.
And now they're and now they can no longer be farmers. So it's the courage of one young woman and her magical ability to unsummon Pulgasari, because it was her fault for that Pulgasari came into being in the first place. And when he came into being, it was just a little tiny thing.
Oh, I bet. Had
But then-
feed it like little,
sharks.
you know,
So this
pennies
movie
and nails and
So this movie actually has this very subtle underlying subtext about war and the cost of war, and
yeah.
it's very deep and it's very meaningful. And they did sort of for North Korea what Godzilla did for Japan, and that is
Yeah.
they creaturized the threat of war and responded to it in their own cultural way. It's a fascinating fucking movie.
Yes, very much so.
But yeah, and if you VPN yourself and put yourself, you get a virtual private network.
Oh yeah, okay.
And you put yourself in France, you can find this series on Netflix. I think it's called King Kong, something like that. No, it would have been something like that. Something like King Kong, but but all about Kim Jong-Un. Kim Kong, something like that. Anyway, it tells the story of the kidnapped couple and their 3 or 4 movies they made in North Korea.
Hold on, let me get rid of the dog.
Now we're at the end here, man. And
We're at the end?
people love the dog.
Did you like it? All right.
People love it when the dog shows up, so I'm gonna try to leave that in.
All right. Cut
So
out
there
where
we
I
are.
holding their muzzle.
We are the Crocodile Pal, and to help us decide what we're going to look at and what we're going to react to, we'll put it up on the polls. If you want us to watch the original D&D movies, dear God,
Hell no, Pulgasari, 100%.
you should watch Pulgasari all the way through, and then, like I said, never get copyright claimed either.
Right?
It's a really
That's true.
it's kind of a brilliant movie.
It is.
Some of it falls apart, obviously.
Well, here's the thing I need to know, though. Is there another big-ass monster that he fights?
No.
Oh,
No,
well, that's
he just
rather
kind of
disappointing.
grows out of control, and they have to fight him.
So what is it? What did they bring it to fight?
Well, like you said, big cannons.
All right.
We were late into the movie. They're fighting it with all the armor and artillery that they can put together, but Pulgasari ends up just eating it all.
All right. I'd prefer to watch a Godzilla movie now.
Well,
I wanna see the monsters fight.
I imagine if they had not escaped, they would have made Mecha Pulgasari at some point.
Well, they need to. Because then they're going to have Mecha Pulgasari and Pulgasari go at it. And
Right, because that's the only point to it.
I tell you what, the next time I play a barbarian, I'm going to call him Pulgasari.
It's a great name.
It is a great name. I like it.
So there we go. We are the Crocodile Pile. I am Tony Lasagna, and that's my boy Will.
Hi.
We'll put up a poll. We'll see if people want us to watch it, and we'll watch it if you make us.
Yeah. You got that right.
All right, I'm going to stop recording before we say something even stupider.